Hello lads, back on the battlefields, Battle for Middle Earth 2, and in this one we've got a 3 versus 3 on a new map. I don't think we've done this one before. It's a bit bright beige, sandy colour, but here we go. On one side we have got, who we got here? We got Vaz with Els. Look at him playing like a pro now that he's got that free-fall victory under his belt. He's playing like a guy with a fucking 30-centimeter cock. There we go. Good for him. And then over here we have Lewis. I don't see what's going on around Lewis's base. Okay. Bertie, big bollocks. Okay, good. Making these barracks right here. And then their other teammate is Harry. I think this is Harry's second time in one of these replays only. So I think the first time was Mordor, and this is his second game where he's going to be Isengard. So let's see how he gets on. Now he's already came out with Lurtz, one furnace, and one of these. So I'm guessing the other guys, or Lewis, is probably telling him what to start building. So he's got his Gloiny boy. He's got Gloiny, and he's already getting stuck in. So let's see who they're up against. So we got here Dev, who's customary Isengard, and his colour is red, although he's going to have to wrestle that colour off of Ryan, because Ryan's always been red. And here we have dark blue, which I think is Kristian's normal colour now. Lumber mills to start off with. No, you don't want to do that. Okay, I think at some point we have to walk through, Kristian, I think what your build order should be if you're going to build this. Okay, so you spunked all the money on this guy. Okie dokie. If you are going to go ahead with building this, Kristian, it is a big balls maneuver, but you got to start attacking with it immediately. You got to go over there and start going for him. So over here we've got Carl, who's Isengard. He felt the need to get stuck in. I'm not so sure if getting these barracks here was a good idea, actually, Carl. I think around here would have been alright. Then you had something to defend. Is he going to lose Gloin? He's not going to lose him. He's got a heal. He must have a heal. Oh, he let him go, and he's got a heal. I think that was maybe Vaz's heal or something like that. That came in, and already Carl is under a shit ton of pressure. We've got the archers of Vaz. Even archers, get him involved, Harry, get him in. Oh, there we go, my son. Okay, what's going on? Right, and this is, they're all ganging up on Carl over here. We've got Lewis, Harry, and Vaz all here, and I'm sure Carl is shouting down the the old Discord saying, I need help, I need help, I need help. And the problem is if you've got one of these suckers, if he goes up against all of those archers of Vaz's, he is going to get completely and utterly fuck-brained. So, alright, he's starting to rebuild here. I'll get him involved, use the scream or something. Oh, these troops are just pointless. Absolutely pointless. He's already got it. Oh, he's gonna lose it. If Vaz has started targeting it. Now, it did some good damage there against one platoon. Oh, no, he went for the wrong one. He needed to go after these guys, and he's gone. Right, that's 3,000, so that's basically Kristian crippled and out of this game completely. So that's why we don't bother with that sort of start, Kristian, because if it fails, you're basically out of the game, and you are useless to your teammate. Okay, so Gloin's over here. He's trying to get this builder. Trying to get the builder, but then he thinks, oh, maybe not, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm sure he's trying to make him pay. Remember, heroes take double damage as they run away. Might be able to do it, but all he needs is a little heal and he's done. He might do it. Carl knows he has to get him. And he's got him. He has got him. There's a bit of a lull in the fighting here. Now Dev is over here, flirting with Lewis's base. Now he has to really get involved here. Now this is probably a good idea, albeit a bit slow. But I think with battering rams, guys, it's a real art and it's very, very difficult art if you want my honest opinion here. I would have them around about here. I'd have the main force here, and then engage these guys around about there, and whilst they're fighting, you have them sort of like lurking up around here, and then pow! Straight in there. That's what you do it. You can't just sort of walk straight in, straight here, or something like that. Like, they're going to attack it straight away. Right. So, he's got orc archers now, Kristian. Okay, so he's doing a bit better here. What's he going to do now? Right, Haradrim Palace, finally. Right, now, you need some pikeys out here. Kristian, what you should be doing is get the Nazgul, the 1100 one, well, not the 3000 one. Get him out, put him on dismounted stance, so he's not on his horse, and then have 4 platoons of these, 4 platoons of these orc archers, and then about 5 of these catapults, okay? So 4 of those, and 5 of these, okay? That's all you need. Keep it nice and simple. Don't be exotic. So, right. It's over here, and Carl is still in this base. It is still in this game. There's been a bit of a lull here. Bit of a lull. Now, Vaz has had to keep quite a few forces around here. That's 4 platoons here. Right. He's got the right idea. Now, the reason is because I was actually telling Dev to do this through Discord. So there was a little bit of cheating going on. A little bit of cheating, but I could see Carl was under a mountain of pressure over here. I thought his eyeballs were about to pop out of his skull. So I thought maybe to try and make it a good idea to, you know, to even it up a little bit. Now, unfortunately, he's got a force that completely got sausaged within the first few seconds. So, obviously, these guys are going to be put under quite a lot of pressure to begin with. Now they're taking the damage pretty well against these archers. Oh, and Vaz has called them away. He's called them away. Oh, now he puts them back. Oh, and they did just enough damage. And this is good play. Now, they have got a good force here. They have got a good force. Now, Carl needs to be shouting at Kristian and telling him to fucking, like, produce loads of these guys. And he is. He's doing it. He's finally doing it. Carl is being a good... Kristian is being a good teammate here. But he's really under pressure here. He's really under that pressure. Now, there's no time for this. There's no time for this. No. There's no time. You've got to move quicker than this. Your teammate is under attack. This is a fight. The winner of this fight will basically determine this game here, I think. And there's more Ents, and Vaz is bringing in. There's quite a lot of forces here. Oh, bring them in, Kristian. Fuck me. I don't know what else you can be concentrating on here. Right, finally catapult. It's all too late, really, to be honest. It really needed to be right from the very beginning. Right, so Carl's forces got annihilated, and Kristian's are fine because they just sat here. Right. And now, this is not enough to be able to stop this from happening. And I think this is great team play by Harry, Lewis and Vaz over here, I think. And Harry's getting stuck in as well. He's getting his wargs out as well. Harry, little tip with the wargs. Try and take out things like lumber mills and furnaces and things like that. But Carl really does not have that much. Yeah, good for trampling. Good for trampling. Obviously, don't go anywhere near the pikeys, because then this is what happens. Aim at the end. Aim at the end. Right, see, it doesn't do too bad, but this is all still too late. Dev's attack here is completely petered out. Dev, you're blowing way too much money here. And you ain't got time. You ain't got time. You ain't got time. I have about 4 or 5 of these barracks here, and then just keep on going. Yeah, a few ballistas, and if you had sort of like attacked up this way, forget this stuff, but then just gone straight in here. Look, it's all open. You can use the Palantir. You can see what's going on. You can see what is ahead of you. And now they're solidifying their position here. And Lewis is also doing the same thing. He doesn't have a fortress, but he doesn't need one. I think that the pressure that they're putting on here is pretty hard. And even though it, I guess when you look back at it, it's actually kind of even, because Lewis has lost his fortress. But you just know that this force that is attacking here, once it's done with this here, it will quite easily go onto Kristian and do quite well. And I think that's the difference. Sending 2 battering rams and then sending all of this, completely different. Oh yeah, they're a bit shit long range, aren't they, Vaz? That's the thing. I guess they can't miss a fortress. Yeah, this is not good. And Dev's got a force over here. But he's taking too long. He's taking. He's going after the wrong stuff. Need to get in here. Go, 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 go. I think there must be an end moot somewhere around here. I can't even find it. He's definitely solidifying that position here. Lewis does not want to be taken out of this game. And Carl's fortress is down, and I think Carl is probably thinking, yep, needed a bit more coordination there, I think. But Dev and Kristian are still new to being put on a teammate, but we have got the new 3 versus 3 versus 3 teams, and the teams go as follows: myself, Lewis and Vaz, who started off as a team, and Jackson, Dev and Kristian, Carl, Ed and Ryan. So those are the 3 teams of 3. Oh, there's a good trample damage there. Brilliant. Brilliant. And that is how to deal with archers. If you can avoid those at least anyway. Oh, and that's brilliant play from Carl there. He didn't want to go down without a fight. So good play from Carl there. Good play. He had a good account of himself. Right, and now he's got some troops, but these guys are just cannon fodder. Kristian, I think you'll quickly realise that these guys are just absolutely pointless. Yeah, he's finally level 5, given plus 50%. I guess these Mordor catapults actually do pretty good damage against these things. If they can actually hit them, of course. I mean, if they can't, that's a bit of a problem. Jesus. They are some really inaccurate fuckers, aren't they? Right. Dev, over here. He's wandered around the map over here, and he's encountered a bit of resistance. He's got 2 ballistas, though. I don't know why Dev is over there. He should be here. Dev, use the Palantir to be able to find out where they are. And you've got to be pretty good with where you aim it as well. If you sort of just put the Palantir here, and then all you get is that, well then, you know, you kind of know that that's what's going to be there. I mean, they're pretty much mirror opposite of the map. So, you know, if you had those pikeys here, and the ballistas just behind them, going after Vaz's base here, I'd say that would be pretty devastating. And Harry has got a shit ton of troops. Jesus Christ. He is really getting stuck in. He's got a good mixture of them as well. Wargs, swordsmen, archers, pikeys. He's got the lot. This is great play from Harry. And, shit. Did I miss that, Lewis? Did I miss that? Did you get his fortress with the demolisher? I didn't see it. Sorry. Sorry. If that was done, I think that was done by a fucking demolisher. Sorry about that, Lou. Yeah, it's all kicking off. I think he's only got these 2 buildings left, but I mean, even if you did have more, it's not really going to do anything. Where are those ends coming from? I do not know. Here? Do you really need them here? Huh. That is interesting. I don't know, Vaz, I would have put them like here or something like that so they could just attack these buildings here. But look, Harry's even having a nap over here. He doesn't even need to get involved. And I think Kristian realizes too late of what is needed of him during this game. And Dev is, for some strange reason, all the way over here with his ballistas. I don't quite understand what's gone on here, Dev. You're gonna have to talk me through that one in the comments. Why he needed to go over here. Needed to destroy this over here. That was the target. And this force is pretty much indomitable, and they're able to take everyone to the cleaners. Let's see, 25% armor, plus 10% speed, plus 20% range. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right. And Carl is regrouping over here, but it could be too late. It's not doing anything. Dev, what is going on here? Well, the ballistas have gone, have they? Okay. Well, Jackson, they're your teammates, so you got to whip him into shape. It's up to you to be able to do it. I can only say too much. Say so much. I have done my due diligence by teaching Vaz how to play the game, and he is bearing fruit. Vaz, for me, is kind of like Amazon stock. If you invested right from the very beginning, it's giving promising dividends now and is paying out. So thank you for Vaz for being a very good stock to buy into. Carl and Ryan and Ed, that's going to be an interesting team. Ryan is my tag team partner and a very, very good partner at that. And Carl is obviously very good and adept at the game. Ed is probably voted the worst team player in the game. Very capable single player, but probably the worst team player there is in the game. It's always somebody else's fault. So you've got also your work cut out for you there, Carl, to be able to mould my brother into an effective team player. But here we go. So Kristian's rebuilt his fortress over here, so that's not too bad. At least he'll be able to sneak a builder out, but I think the damage is already done. But Carl is really giving a good account of himself here, I think. He's really doing his best. Carl, yeah, there we go, there we go. You need a bit more than this, Carl. Get a shit, I don't know if you can't afford it. Oh, if you can't afford builders, that's a tough place to be. Okay. Jesus Christ, this thing's even upgraded as well. I mean, that's 1,000 blown on that. When you could have spent that on all sorts of goodies. Ah, the ballistas are here! Oh, finally! Wow, they really didn't do as much damage as I thought they would. That's a bit... Oh, but they're not protected! Why are they not doing anything? Am I... What the fuck is going on here? Oh, now they're doing something. That is very strange. Everyone saw that, right? I'm not just getting high, but like those three ballistas took some good shots at that, and it should be at least half health. But again, Dev, if you're going to be sending in siege like that, you have to protect it. Protect your siege. Protect your siege. Don't just let it go by itself, because that's what happens. Right, he has got the zapper. He has got the zapper now. He's got to be very, very careful with what he's just... Oh! It's a good zap, but he needs to get the ents. He needs to get the ents. He gets back up. He's barely taking any damage. Not a bad idea there, Dev. Not a bad idea. Always try and go for the siege, because these guys, if they go up against your fortress and you've got towers around it, they won't be able to do anything. It's just the siege that you have to be careful of. There's a lot of troops here, boys. Be careful, be careful. A nice watcher or a zapper there, and you basically destroyed about 6 or 7 platoons. But I think there's the sheer weight of numbers, I think, here coming from this assault. One by one, taking out everybody. And the other fortress is gone. Kristian's lost his 2 fortresses. But Carl is trying to stay in this game, but the whole front is collapsing pretty much. And oh fuck me, if I missed it again, this is what happens when I don't play the game, fuck's sake. I think what's happened here is Dev was able to destroy Harry's fortress with those ballistas, then lost it, and then continued over here for some reason. But then didn't follow up by destroying these. I don't know if like Harry's got whoa, yeah, okay, so he's got his second here. And yeah, so he's a lot more better defended. So there's great team play going on between these other guys, that's for sure. I think Harry lost the fortress here. The ballistas did it, but I still think it would have been better if you had gone here. Oh, Carl, not just a few of them. You're going to need a bit more than that. He's got to guess where to go. He's got to guess. Oh, this is a tough place to be. Very, very tough. He's keeping his troops close to his fortress. This is good play. The damage is pretty much done. The avalanche of troops that are coming in at him now is very difficult to be able to beat. But no, this was a great team play, and Lewis has found where Carl is emanating from down here in the bottom left of the map, and he's putting him to the sword. There's more troops coming in from Harry over here in a very strong central position, which in the end turned out to be a bloody good idea. So here we go. And these Ents have been devastating. No one has had an answer for the Ents. I think if Kristian had a shitload of those catapults and was aiming the catapults at each of these, it would have stifled these guys quite a lot. But Dev out, Kristian out, and I think Carl will probably quit, I would have thought. Ooh, I think he got close. He got close to destroying the Uruk pit there, I think. But no, well played to Vaz, Lewis, and Harry. That's Harry with his first game as second position, and in this one, a team victory. And that's some of the best entry-level games I think I've ever seen. But yes, well played, boys. Catch you on the next one.